Yakutia Nomads surviving. Vast frozen Siberian river at dawn, snow swirling, nomads preparing sleds. At 71 Mordesaiwangsi, every breath can freeze eyelashes in seconds. In Yakutia, even steel turns brittle. Yet for generations, nomadic hunters have faced these extremes not as enemies, but as part of life. Today, we follow a small group venturing onto ancient ice to hunt what may be the heaviest seal they've ever caught. This isn't sport, it's survival. For them, a single hunt can feed families, dogs, and community for weeks. Satellite views of Siberia, icy rivers, frozen forests. Yakutia, or the Sakha Republic, is the coldest inhabited region on Earth. Winters last 8 to 9 months, with temperatures regularly dipping below 60 degrees Celsius and extremes reaching 71 degrees Celsius. In these conditions, plastic shatters like glass vehicles must run constantly to avoid freezing. Even breathing feels sharp, painful, yet life continues. And the relationship with land and animals remains deep, spiritual, and respectful. Hunters sewing boots, sharpening harpoons, feeding sled dogs. Preparation is survival. Traditional hunters wear reindeer fur coats layered over linen, felt boots lined with dog fur, mittens made of wolf fur, resistant to frost accumulation. Equipment includes harpoons with detachable heads, knives made from layered steel to prevent snapping in cold, wooden sleds lashed with rawhide flexible over rough ice, seal tracks, ice holes, hunters whispering near cracks. Seals are vital. Meat rich in protein fat, used for fuel, food, and waterproofing clothes. Bones for tools and carvings. Sinew for thread. Traditional respect is central. Hunters offer silent thanks, often placing fresh branches or snow over the animal after a successful hunt. Hunters kneeling by cracks, feeling vibrations, dogs sniffing ice tracking requires reading signs. Fresh snow disturbed by breathing holes. Frost formed by seal breath. Sounds of cracking ice revealing movements below. Dogs are trained not to bark, but to pull gently toward fresh scent. Hunters' breath freezing instantly, frost on faces, frostbite scars, skin freezes within minutes. Metal skin contact causes instant burns. At 71 there, hunters risk frostbite, hypothermia, and snow blindness. To fight cold, hunters move slowly, breathe through fur masks, and stop often to check each other's faces for frostbite signs. Ice cracking, tense faces, sudden eruption of water, struggle on the ice. A ripple under the ice, a sudden surfacing. With swift precision, the harpoon flies. It's larger than any seal they've seen. Perhaps more than 300 kilograms. Enough to feed many. But the hardest part isn't over. They must pull it up quickly before ice closes again. Ropes tightening, ice cracking, seal slowly emerging. Hunters use wooden poles to widen the hole. Hand-woven ropes, less likely to snap from frost. Every minute counts. The ice can refreeze around the catch. Seal tied to sled, hunters wiping sweat. Dogs restless, once secured. The seal is placed on sleds lined with spruce boughs. Hunters quickly cover it to keep it from freezing solid. Dogs know the job isn't over. The journey home begins. Village gathering, elders blessing meat. Children helping tradition dictates. First pieces go to elders and hunters' families. Fat is rendered for lamps, and cooking meat is stored in snow cellars. Sinew is dried for sewing. Nothing is wasted. Science of survival. At 71 thermal camera, researchers explaining clothing layers. Seal fat provides omega-3s critical for heart health. In cold, slow breathing reduces heat loss. Hunters intuitively mastered these survival principles over generations. Family lighting seal oil lamp, quiet prayer for Yakutia Nomads. Hunting isn't dominance, it's reciprocity. Stories tell of spirits guiding hunters. Punishing greed ceremonies mark gratitude to the animal world. Snowmobiles beside sleds, plastic clothes versus fur, melting ice. Climate change threatens. Thinner ice, unpredictable weather, new diseases in animals. Sunset over frozen river, hunters walking home, smoke rising from distant yurts. In 71 Sungguo, life doesn't bend nature, it works with it. The hunt is a lesson in patience, respect, and interdependence. It's not the cold that defines these nomads. It's the warmth they share in every returned hunt. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.